Yo guys, what's going on? This is Tony here. We don't got the hat on today, just our fluffy curly hair. Um, but today I'm going to just be playing Lavaloon Pump. I talked about this in yesterday's video. If you didn't see it, that video was a little bit different, little not great reasoning for why I had to film that. But we're back. I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. 27-4 on my main account, 26-2 on this account, and 20-0 on another account. Really doing well in this global tournament. Looking for some, really strong finishes here. Hopefully, at least. I really want to get emote on my main account. That is my biggest goal. So hopefully, we will be able to get that top 100 or at least the emote. But yeah, other than that, this is not going to be live games, guys. I know, but before you click off, I have one live game on this account first. We're going to try to see if we can get to 27-2. Obviously, if we don't, that would be kind of tough. But, this high in the global tournament, trying to commentate while playing is, it's tough. So, hopefully we will be able to get that dub. But then after that, I have 4 very solid replays on this account and my main account that I'm going to, go over. So we're going to start, obviously. Actually, I think we're going to probably start on my main account because I think the games there are better. But for now, let's just hop into this live match. It is Lavaloon Pump. You guys know the deck. You've seen it. Hopefully, at least if you're subscribed to me, you have seen this deck. So, hopefully, we can just get a very strong first dub here. That would be ideal with this 4.6 elixir deck. But without further ado, let's get into the first match. Real quick before we get into that match, guys, I know I'm sorry. I baited you. Before we hop in, though, if you enjoy this video, I say this every time. I'm going to keep it short, actually. Subscribe to the channel, guys. My videos are all the same format. If you enjoy this one, you'll enjoy them all. That's really just the briefest way I could say it. Yeah, that's it. Now we're hopping in the match. Right back to it. Let's get this dub. Oh, okay, guys. We got a game against Dominic here. Good luck, Thumbs. We'll hit him with the GT emote to intimidate him. Oh, he responds with the 20 win. We'll throw it back again. We'll just Skelly Drag, see if we can bait a Fireball. We do have the Lee pump in hand now. He goes Lava. Ooh, Lava's a tough matchup, guys. It's very hard to it's very difficult to deal with bad Skarmy placement as well. He's gonna get a great zap here. No zap. That's interesting. Might Goblin Gang. Yeah, I'm gonna Goblin Gang on offense just to force out a response. And then I'm gonna Minion Horde before hopefully he can arrows on defense. Oof, Loon gets a drop. That's tough. Minion Horde does clear out of the bomb mostly. A couple minions get picked. That's fine. Don't have Pump back in hand, which is annoying. I don't like Skelly Drags. I have to, I think, just Hound here. This is tough, guys. Inferno Drag is very difficult to deal with. You'll see. Yeah, okay, so wow, shocker. He went Zap and then Inferno Drag. I don't think he's played anything else between. I'm just going to Balloon, I guess, on offense. And then, if needed, I can Fireball. Perfect. Okay. I missed the Inferno Dragon because I'm bad. But it's alright, I guess. It's not actually great. Goblin Gang on defense here. I need this Miner dead fast. It does actually die pretty fast there. That's good. He goes for the arrows. I'm going to Pump again. This is not a good matchup, guys. This is not a good matchup. He is the Inferno Dragon. I quite frankly don't. He is the arrows. The Miner for my Pump. Just everything really that he needs. So we're going to Pump here, though. He did just arrow, so I'm not too worried about like a balloon at the bridge. And I have the Skarmy for the Miner if he goes for it. But of course he actually couldn't go for it. So we're going to Lava really aggressively, wait for the Inferno Dragon, and then he's going to just ignore it. Interesting. I'm going to, I guess, Minion Horde on defense again. And then Goblin Gang to catch the Miner. Perfect. Miner doesn't actually get anything there. That's good. We actually got great damage, guys. Look at both the towers here. Oh, if I get a Lava in front here. Oh, it's close. It's in front, guys. The Lava Hound is in front of that. Oh my god, he went for a Lava. What is he doing? He's choking, boys. He's choking. We're going to Fireball on offense. I don't think I can stop his Lava. That's completely alright with me. Actually, we will try to force up the arrows. Okay, Zap, same thing. Or not same thing, similar. I'm going to Pump. I think he's going to go Miner and then Prediction arrows, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh my god, he goes for a Balloon. in the pocket with barbarians. Skeleton army to stop the miner. Balloon only gets one. Okay, we're all right. We are definitely all right. I'm not going to say great because we're not great, but we're alive. So we're just going to minion horde in the back. He goes for a lava. Interesting. We're going to hound pretty high up. And then I want to bait out an Inferno Drag so that way I can balloon very aggressively. And then I actually want to fireball the Inferno Dragon. Come on. Yes, guys, let's go. Balloon gets there. Very tough matchup. He has the Inferno Dragon, like I said, to kill my hound. The miner for my pump. Zap arrows, just kill my swarm. Skelly Drags, I have to fireball every time. It's very hard to deal with. But we clutched up, got the 27th win. Wow, that's I hesitated. That's a lot of wins. So I'm really happy there, getting that dub. Let's go. So strong there. I guess I got replay. Oh, okay, no, not quite yet replays on this account, guys. I'm gonna switch accounts, and then I'll be back with those games. Okay, guys, so I am back on my main account. I have this first game against actually a very strong player here. He's currently at 7K trophies. Got some good finishes, you know. Decent stats all around. Nothing too special or crazy, you know, but like overall very solid player. So let's just hop into this one. Royal Hogs in general is a pretty easy matchup. The only thing, this is actually a really weird little niche with this deck, is the log. Is actually very tough. If they have like Royal Hogs and log, it's actually very tough. Bad start, by the way, with that heal spirit. But if they have the log in favor of the barb barrel, I forgot what it was called, then you actually can have trouble like he does here, and you'll see why. I'll explain. Normally, your Skarmy basically the piggies that he plays, the Skarmy deals with it very well, and it like doesn't really matter, you know, like because his barb barrel can't reach. But if he has the log, like you'll see here, he can actually kill my skeletons and force me to respond more. If he didn't have log and he had barb barrel there, I would have taken, my tower would have been at about 1600 health or so, and the Skarmy, I would have had to spend that 3 licks on a Goblin Gang. Very huge difference. So really the log is actually what makes this matchup tough. And if you guys saw my CWA video with this deck, I actually lost to a piggy deck that I said was an easy matchup. Now, the reason why I said it was an easy matchup is because I assumed it was barb barrel, because most are. It turns out it was log. And so while I looked like an idiot for saying that it was an easy matchup, it actually wasn't that easy of a matchup because of the log. Now, I know that sounds very weird, but really the log is a very important card here. Overall, you can definitely see why this matchup's pretty easy, though. I mean, look at this. He's just not going to be able to stop my balloon. And so I've already taken the tower, you know. Very, very strong start. But other than that, like, it's kind of hard to defend, you know. Like I said about that log, he can also fireball your minion horde or Skelly Drags your minion horde. And then if I choose to like Skelly Drags, he can fireball that. And he has like a lot more time to respond. So a lot of like scenarios that could go bad, but like aren't necessarily guaranteed to be bad. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. But here, I just am going to build up. I might have gone a little too hard in the paint, if I'm being honest here, but it's whatever. I do actually have a really, you know, decent lead here, as I force him to... He doesn't log here because I'm pretty sure he thinks that I'm not going to Skarmy, but I do. Look at what that Skarmy does, guys. That normally is what it would do if they had barb barrel. So if he didn't have log, then I could just do that to every single set of piggies, and he just couldn't break through. But with the log, Skarmy just gets a lot less value. So he goes for recruits here, and then a very well played heal spirit. I thought he was going to go for Skelly Drags. He didn't, so I do screw that up. That was actually like a really bad minion horde, really bad, pretty bad Skarmy. Just overall not ideal. I'm now down a lot of damage, but I'm up an elixir. By the way, the reason I played that hound is to ensure he could not musketeer in the pocket and steal a game. And you know, that's worth it, because look at this, guys, right here, this minion horde. It basically wins me the game. I mean, it's such a strong play. Somehow, though, my loon is getting targeted and actually dies, but here he just wasted the fireball a bit ago. Doesn't have it in cycle. Really nothing he can do. He falls and loses. So, as you can see there, getting good Skelly Drag, minion horde, and pump value really will determine whether or not you're able to win that game. And guys, the log if they don't have log and they have royal hogs, save your Skarmy for it. You'll win the game 100%. If they have log, you gotta spice things up a little bit more. Maybe Goblin Gang offset to like the left or right, or Skelly Drags or Minion Horde. Just spice things up. Even like Fireball sometimes. But if they don't have the log, guys, and they have Barbarian, use your skeleton army on the pigs. It is so valuable. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna move on to this Golem here. This is another very good player. I mean, he's got the stats, guys. 2 top 200s and a top 300. 20 wins twice, 10 GCs. I mean, he's got the stats. Pretty good player, He's got those stats almost up to me. I got more ladder stuff on him, but that's it. Very interesting deck here with the Heal Spirit, Tornado, Golem. I mean, the whole deck is weird. Just for the record. Double Prince, though, is interesting. I just clicked the same Prince. There we go. I guess I'll just start this. Sorry. Double Prince is a little bit weird. I'm going to 2x speed because I'm pretty sure... Actually, no, I think we start playing. Never mind. But like I said, Golem, kind of an matchup. It really depends on like starting hand. This deck is very starting hand dependent, by the way. Like a lot of times I'll lose just because I have a bad starting hand, like versus Expo or any cycle decks. If I don't have what I need, it can be tough. But Golem in general, not too difficult. I have a nice little start here as he goes for these Skelly Drags like very aggressively. And this E-Drag is a problem, guys. And here's why. E-Drag, in my deck, I really have nothing to kill it with. The one, like, argument you could say, like, oh, Toanee, you could just Skelly Drag it. I mean, I could, but at the same time, if he gets, like, a good NATO, it's not worth it. The better way to do things is actually let your Lava Pups kill it, as they are a lot stronger. And guys, here I'm going to actually have a very, very solid defense here. As, I mean, just look at the elixir counts real quick. And, like, look at how much of an elixir lead he has. And then look at what we do here, guys. He's going to get a huge amount of damage. Bring me down to 860. But I know right then that he had no elixir. Even here, he really wouldn't have had elixir for the Skelly Drags to be able to save his tower. So he kind of just has to throw the tower away. And he tries to actually pump up, which is, what like my deck does, to try to get an elixir advantage. Spoiler alert, it won't work because I have Fireball. I can't actually play my pumps together, by the way, because if you realize they don't have a heavy spell or a miner, it's pretty safe to play your pumps together on your safe tower. And by Fireballing his pump, I'm in such a good spot, guys. He golems. I do have to respond to it with something, which is, annoying, but I'm going to end up just spamming kind of like all my units almost. And just force him out. Because at this point, guys, I've seen every card. I know he doesn't have a light spell. I mean, he has like Tornado, but is that really a light spell? So here, I kind of just start stacking units. Lava Hound just to, defend. I kind of sacked an entire Minion Horde on accident also, which was a little awkward, but it's alright. Dark Prince here just won't get much value. I wait on the Skarmy, which is a very good play. And 3 Skelly Drags really just clean up everything just extremely well. I pump. It doesn't really matter, guys. 20 seconds. This game is over. Yeah, no way he breaks through here. Even if he like golemed at the bridge, it's just there's no way. My defense is too strong. So very, very strong game here against a golem player that you might think would be a hard counter with the E-Drag and such, but by stacking pumps, out cycling, getting good fireball value, we do manage to win that game. So, very strong dub there. Take it. Give him the... Oh, okay. I said give him the good game. I'm dumb. But we did get the dub there, which, gets a good player. So, those are the only 2 I have for this account. Like I said, 27-4. Kind of iffy. If I get 30 or 3 more wins, I think I've got a top 100 in the bag. Or at least the emote, so that would be very hype. But for now, guys, we're going to flip over to the other account and go over to... Okay, guys, the next one I have is this RG Fishman deck. You guys know it. You've seen it. This deck's everywhere. It's very common, very popular. But I do have Lava's starting hand. I don't know why I just picked up my Rubik's Cube. Hey, I actually completed this. Look at me. I'm smart. But starting hand-wise, nothing too special here. This is actually quite an awkward hand. I don't really enjoy lavaing first play in a lot of these situations. Because I can get left in vulnerable positions. So I actually don't lava, first play as much as I normally would. I do wait a good chunk of the time, guys. As you can see, we're into about 2 minutes. I will go back to 1 time speed, and then I finally minion horde. Now I did know it was RG, and I do better against RG and double, which is why I kind of wait a little bit. But with the pump, with the elixir collector, you don't want to wait that long. It'll just sit idle, and you just won't get any value. So instead, I do go for the pump here. This is actually a really rough start for me, guys. Normally, this matchup isn't too tough, but we have a bad situation here. You'll see why in just a second. Oof, there it is, boys. The log, very well played log from my opponent. Actually eradicates my entire skeleton army. By the way, this guy knew my deck clearly because he wouldn't have gone for that log, because a lot of lava decks run like barbarians. He just wouldn't have gone for that log if he didn't know that I had a Goblin Gang and Skarmy. So that's the problem with people like knowing your deck or recognizing it. Kind of irritating there. It's all right though. On offense here, I'm gonna have to start to go a little harder. I'm gonna say that sounds weird, but whatever. I do just kind of go for the balloon, knowing that he's gonna hunter. Guys, you have to overwhelm them in this matchup. You can't let them just build up hunters and stuff. So we do almost get a balloon drop here, barely miss it. It's all right. I can stack another pump, which is very good. We do get some good ship, which is cool, but I have to go for a high hound, knowing that he has to cycle a couple more cards. And then I'm just trying to, constantly overwhelm him, like I said. So go for another balloon. At this point, I'm in a very good spot because those Skellyjags won't be enough. And even if he fireballs, it's just not going to be enough. It actually might have been, but I think I still would have taken that tower. In the end, we do take it without too much issue. So I get to go for another pump. I'm up so much elixir. And guys, once I'm in this position, really against almost any matchup, I can actually win. And you'll see how here I can just kind of like swarm them down. And while it's very hard to break through the hunter and stuff, you'll see how I do it here. I mean, it really is, because his defense is meant for being in the negative and trading positively. So it is quite tough. So I do go for another hound though. Unfortunately, the Skellydrags do survive, but I'll just Goblin Gang them here to kill and try to force out a log. I'm not actually going to get a bite here. He's just going to chill. So instead I minion horde, and then he has to fireball. And guys, that fireball is going to put him in a very dire spot here. And then he also wastes the log. And just like that, our loon is going to almost get to tower. Not quite. So we still are looking like we're in a bad spot, right? But we're actually not in that terrible of a position, because look at his hand right now. His hunter is nowhere to be seen. So if he goes on offense, which he probably should have, it's just not going to go very well for him. And as double approaches here, I can really start to overwhelm him. As I cycle back to fireballs so much faster. I also do catch a very dumb aggressive RG, but at the same time, guys, he does need damage. So not a whole lot he could do. Our loon gets a drop because our loons are broken, and I'm just gonna kind of overwhelm here on offense, defense, the whole thing. And with this fireball, really, actually no, my balloon goes the wrong way, so I have to wait a little bit longer. I actually almost choked this game here as well with that Skarmy and stuff, but it gets very close. But with a loon in the pocket, I recognize that the death damage is all I need. And with a fireball, we barely closed that game out. Now, it was very close, and it was kind of sloppy at the end. My offensive pushes were kind of bad. I should probably stayed back lava, try to get a second lava down, but it didn't really matter. I got the win, which was important, which is great. So that's the fourth game for you guys. We got one more against Yusef. I believe you guys know him. Very good player here. 82 finish, 33 global tourney. I mean, you guys can see the stats. Better player than me stats-wise. So, it's always nice beating somebody who's better than you. So, let's just hop into that game. Sorry, I just forgot to click the start button here. This matchup is, how do I say it? I'll say the word interesting. He has fireballs, arrows, which is tough, He can kill my Skellydrags, he can kill my minion horde. What he can't kill is my Goblin Gang and Skarmy for his Prince and Bandit. They just don't get a lot of value. And you'll see exactly here on this first push, What I mean, as this prince gets absolutely clobbered. Actually, I forgot that I got a charge, but it should have gotten clobbered. I just kind of screwed things up. So I do take a lot of damage on that first defense. But guys, with him only having E-Wiz and Dart Goblin for my balloon and stuff, I actually barely got that second drop. That was really close. But with him only having those 2 counters, this matchup, not too difficult, not too hard. He does go for this Mega Knight. I get caught with a kind of a bad minion horde, quite frankly. I didn't know he had arrows. I didn't expect him to have arrows. I mean, who would, right? So I do have to minions scar me as well. But, however, he can't save that tower, which is very good for me. So he gets rid of... Sorry. A little tired. He sacks his tower there, which is understandable. I am down 1 elixir. Or not 1 elixir. I'm up 1 elixir, but down 1,000 damage. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. And he is forced to go on offense again. Now, guys, I bait him pretty hard here. In just a second, you'll see. Sorry, I'm kind of, talking about the future more. Now, he tries to punish my lava that I go for here with a prince at the bridge, and then E-Wiz ready in the pocket. Now, he does misplay it because I play my Goblin Gang just low enough, and the E-Wiz dies without the prince getting really enough damage for that to play have been worth it. Now, without the E-Wiz in hand, guys, my balloon is going to go to town. He does also Dart Goblin in a bad spot, so we do take that tower, or, basically take it. Skarmy actually saves my tower as well, which is really huge. And, well, he does have arrows on defense. I can honestly just build up another hound and, be completely fine. I kind of knew that I was going to lose this tower, and I do lose the tower. So, tower's gone. But, guys, I mean, look at the situation I'm in. I got a full health hound. There's just really no way you could stop my Skelly Drags here. Will actually manage to kill it. E-Wiz. I also had Scar Me if needed. And then a quick minion horde on defense will make pretty quick use. And while this game actually looked kind of close, it really wasn't. It was a pretty dominant game. I made some sloppy mistakes at the end, but I did know that the game is over. So, pretty strong win there. Very good game against a very good player. To get me up to the 27 mark. Very happy here. But that is all I have for you guys. Here's the deck one more time. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out. Thank you for watching. I hope to be back with a top 50 video, but I don't know. I might just film something on ladder. We'll see. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.